Hey YouTubers, Vince Romano 26 here, and I have a thrift store, Goodwill, and flea market haul for you all today. This is a haul for March 11th, 2016. I got a lot more stuff to sell on Amazon, so if you watched my Periscope, you saw that most of the stuff that I got was for Amazon. So this is all the vintage stuff. And before I start today, I want to let you know, if you're not following me on Periscope, go ahead and check it out. I'm at Vincent Romano. Just look for the same profile picture that I have here on YouTube on Periscope. So we are starting to hit flea markets again, and I'm really ecstatic because I was so sick of the cold. And I mean, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to be pretty sick of the heat soon too, but no complaints. So everything that I got here, I think I spent a total of about $12 on. Nothing's for resale. This is all stuff for me, if you can probably already tell, because there's holiday decor in here, and there is some other cool knick-knacky items. And if you know, I think I'm going to start going back to my original form of filming, which is me talking from my phone. As much as I like being in front of my webcam, I don't like the quality of my webcam. It's not great, and you don't get to see the stuff that I show you in high quality. So I figured, why not just go back to my original recording format? So that's what I decided to do. So the very first thing that I want to show you is something that is going right to my aunt, and it's this, ooh, pardon the glare, it's this 70s print, and it's in this really nice yellow frame, and we paid $8.40 for a bunch of stuff at this weigh and pay place that we go to. I assume nobody wanted it because of the kitschiness and just because it's completely out of style. It's a floral print. I do assume it's from the 1970s, just judging by the way that this hanger is placed on this picture here. Let's focus on that for you. And the hex nut that's holding the hanging mechanism in place is not something that you do modernly. So, and I've seen frames like this at my workplace, and we sell them for about $12.99. I bought one for my aunt for Christmas because I just couldn't think of anything else to give to her. So I thought this would be great. She can either keep the picture that's in here, or she could put in another picture. And I just thought, for the price that we were going to pay for it, I said I'm not going to just leave it there. Okay, and I guess I'll get to this stuff in just a sec. I'm not sure really why I bought this. I just kind of like the way it looks. I assume it's from the 1960s. Ooh, don't you start sliding on me. It's black lacquer. I paid $5 for it. I don't know why, I was just kind of attracted to it. I just thought it was really neat. And my dad was like, what are you doing? You said you weren't going to be doing this kind of stuff anymore. And I mean, some things you just can't help it, you know, something that just attracts your eye. It is marked on the back Hong Kong, so I don't know exactly what the era is. And I think it might be missing a flower. No, it's not missing a flower up there. But, you know, just something like this that I thought was kind of unique, and maybe it really isn't unique to some. I'm going to do some research on it, see if any black lacquer goes for anything on eBay. If it doesn't, it's going right to the auction. Again, I paid $5 for it, and I've got plenty of other things to make up for this loss if it's not anything. Okay, next items that I want to show you are things that you guys know I love to collect and get when I see it for a really good price. It's vintage holiday decor, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. I do want to let you know, from the get-go, I'm obsessed with vintage Easter, vintage Christmas, and vintage Halloween decor. I don't know how it started, I just love it. And I guess I'll go in order of the time of year. So we are in Easter. We're heading to Easter time right now. And I found all these cool little figures right here. Let me see if I can zoom in for you, just so that way I can show you. I think this is a mother rabbit and a father rabbit. How neat is that? And they're both stamped, well, one's stamped 20 cents, and this one is stamped, let me see if I can focus for you, Japan. And I paid $2 and I think it was 40 cents for this whole lot. Let me zoom out for you. $2.40 for this whole lot of Easter decorations right here. And what I like about it, if you can smell it, it definitely came out of an old estate. I love that musty basement smell, like it's just been hiding in there for years. I love that smell. So we got those guys. We got a pink bunny, and we have a yellow bunny. Come on, focus. There we go. I think they came off of one of those ugly plant thingies that you get, or that they used to sell back in the 60s or 70s. But these are neat. These are going right on that holiday shelf. I cleared off some space from stuff that just was kind of why did I buy it? So these are going on that shelf along with the Father Rabbit and Mother Rabbit. This little guy is marked, I think he had a Japan stamp on him. I think he was a little figure. I think he's kind of cute. And then this, I think, was just a little toy. I don't think it works anymore, but I still think it's kind of neat because of the colors. Or maybe it works, I wasn't using it properly. So there's that. Don't know if this little wind-up is worth anything, or even if it's old. There's no mark on her or anything. And it might not be worth anything, or it might not be vintage, but that's okay. So it'll just go right in the auction pile. Alright, since that's all spring, let's get to fall. This is a made in German die cut. As you can see, it's in really, really, really bad condition. I mean, look, the tail of the cat's torn off. It's torn at the bottom here. I did kind of pay up for this. I paid $3 for it. I didn't want to see it get any more ruined than it already is. So I did pay up a little bit for it, and I do collect old Halloween stuff. So I felt really, really bad about just leaving it there. So there you go. It says Germany right at the bottom, if you can see right here. I would typically look for this stuff at estate sales because you can get tons of it for such a good deal. And I love this. As much as it's beat up and everything, if I can find one in better shape, I'll definitely buy it. But for $3, I couldn't let it just sit there and rot away like it already has for years, so I had to buy it. Alrighty, this little number here, this Santa Claus, I picked up at the Goodwill for $5.59, I think it was. Again, that sounds a little high for something that they should have been on clearance. But that's okay. I mean, I love him, and he plays Jingle Bells. Let me see if I can get him to play for you. It is kind of whiny from being years old. And he moves, which is just really, really cool. And he's not missing anything. His pom-pom on his hat is still there. I still got to take the tags off of him. It's a musical function, Jingle Bells, and if he would stop, that would be wonderful. Okay. Sorry about that. There we go, finally. And the last thing came from the Weigh and Pay place. They had a bunch of jewelry out there, but I didn't see anything that was really worth anything or in good shape at all. So I snagged this 60s snowman pin, or snow lady pin. For those of you who know, I've kind of been on a snowman craze, snow woman craze. I don't know how it picked up, but I just love snowmen. And I thought, this was probably going to be a few cents, and it was. So I was like, you know what, that's going to go in my salad dressing jar with all of my old stuff in it. So I thought that was really, really cool. So yeah, guys, that's my quick little flea market haul for you. I'm sorry if it was a little rambly, but if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already done so, follow me on Periscope at Vincent Romano, look for the profile picture for YouTube on Periscope, check me out on eBay, don't have very much on Etsy, but go ahead and follow me on Etsy as well. If you're interested in getting the Screencast-O-Matic app, I linked that down below as well, so you can check that out, and thank you all for watching.